+1 again.
Okay.
All right.
Like, that is a very good roll right there.
So that's
Wow, look at you.
16.
16.
Progress.
Hey, so that would be my strength.
Wait,
No. So what you do is you have a pool here. You can use.
So use a notepad and you just write down your numbers because you can distribute them how
first
you
thing
want.
you do
Oh,
is
so when I roll, I don't have to. Ah,
No.
that's nice.
you
Okay.
just so that's your first one. Then you just keep going and get your 6 numbers, and then you can assign them where you want. Look at that.
That's another nice one.
It's a 15, right?
Yeah, 15.
Nice.
Are you
Okay.
doing better than your stats on there?
Hey! Hey!
14.
14.
That's still pretty good.
That's
That's a +2.
that's going really well so far.
Yeah, this is a really good roll.
Okay.
15 again?
How absolutely dare you?
How many times?
You're way above that already.
How many times did I
6.
do this?
You need 2 more. You need 2 more.
There's your bad one.
There it is.
7.
That's intelligence.
That's actually good because you do need a bad stat in there somewhere. You can't be perfect at everything. And that's a really bad stat.
Go.
What was that?
5.
5.
Okay.
But that's still, honestly, that's still good. Like,
That can
overall.
be fun for in-game role playing.
How many?
If
How
you
many
6.
more?
Yeah,
Really-
you're
Oh,
real
that's it?
dumb.
play your wisdom or intelligence,
Okay.
right? Or even your strength if you just,
And
depending
then
on
the
your
other
character.
thing is, what race are you playing?
Dragonborn.
Dragonkin.
Dragonborn?
Dragonborn.
So before you write it down, you might want to look at like which abilities. I can't remember which ones that enhances. I think it's charisma, maybe is one of those.
Oh, terrific. That's what I need.
Wait, it enhances charisma?
Well,
That's
so
pretty cool.
your race will give you a bonus to specific abilities. I don't remember which one the Dragonborn is though.
Oh, hey, will you text Tom, Elizabeth?
What, in the
Okay, so
chat or just Tom
Dragonborn,
himself?
your strength will
I
increase
don't know
by
if he's
2,
in chat.
and your charisma will increase
No,
by 1.
like-
Just text him.
In
Okay.
the group
Yeah.
chat.
So
Well, yeah, you can send it in the group. Just say,
Strength by 2 and wisdom by 1.
charisma by 1.
Charisma. So if I put 1 and plus 2.
+2. So then the way that you look at this is now you have your
What do you mean?
these are where you get to distribute them. So for example, if you put
just
your
text in
16
there that
in
we're-
strength, which
we're
don't do it yet,
live
but if you were,
doing
then you
our-
would add 2, and that would be 18.
You're not going to know how to spell
And then
Phandelver.
put
but
18 in this.
Yes, and so
What?
basically
Just
you'll
say
be
we're
then you
we're
would be
live
18
doing
minus 10 divided
other
by 2.
campaign.
So 18 that'd be +4, which is a good bonus.
The reality is, so in the earliest editions of D&D, the ability scores, there were no modifiers. It was all about your ability scores.
Yeah.
And the reality in this now is once you roll your ability scores, they very rarely come into play anymore. It's mostly the modifiers. There are a few mechanics where you do look at ability scores, but
Okay.
for the most part, it's about your modifiers.
It's not bad.
So I would put the 16 here
Yeah, probably because you want a high dex.
and probably 14 here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
What's the quick build say for monks? It's Dex for sure,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, so obviously you want to put your 16 in.
And I'm gonna put 15 in charisma. 'Cause,
Yeah, and then you get a +1, so it'll be another bonus.
and then Constitution is getting a 14.
15.
15. Intelligence is getting a 5. And wisdom's a 7. Where guys, I'm dumb as a stump.
So one strategy that everything you just did, it sounds like is
The only thing I
good
might
choice.
change would be wisdom.
There's a strategy
To
of
one of your higher ones.
there's a strategy of putting hold on one second. There's a strategy of putting an odd number.
You got that one already.
Yeah, where you're going to get a +1 because once you go up to an even number, your modifier goes up by 1.
Okay.
So yeah, ideally you want even numbers.
So Constitution 7. And
I
wisdom.
would still not. I would make. Honestly, I would make your charisma the low one. Charisma and intelligence, because you don't need charisma, but you do want Constitution to be high.
Your Constitution, a higher one will help you in your hit points, your health.
Yeah.
That would be. I think that's a good way to do it because this ability is a lot for like checking things, and as a monk, you'd be a good one to. Wisdom is always a good one to have high.
Game on. All right. So this one actually is 16.
Right.
Because
Yeah. Then you add your pluses.
we get our +2 there. And this one will be 8. Okay.
Dexterity says
You don't
dexterity.
need charisma unless you're a sorcerer. I missed some of the chat here. I'm not sure who I missed, so let me come over here and see who I need to say hi to. Hey, JR. Welcome in. Thank you.
monks is Dex. Is
That's
your
probably
last,
way too loud because I
What you
came over
did.
here by the mic.
and then wisdom is your second. So that's what I was saying. Which is
Okay.
what you did.
Okay. I'm following along. All right. So,
Yeah, we're,
so the modifier is
Session 0,
10 minus
first time D&D
Minus
players,
Divide by 2.
getting ready to do
plus 3.
Lost Mine of Phandelver, Session 0, just
Plus
getting oriented tonight.
0.
No, that's a minus.
Oh.
That's gonna be minus 3, I think.
Minus 3. That's encouraging.
It's okay. You're gonna be fine.
2.
It's fine. Don't
And
worry
what
about
stat was that? What ability?
Intelligence.
Minus
it. You are
2.
actually
Sorcerer
dumb
doesn't
as
get it.
a rock.
minus 1. There we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Intelligence negative 3.
It's fine.
Charisma negative 1.
Don't worry about it. Okay.
You get your numbers?
I
Solid
rolled
garlic,
I rolled some numbers. I rolled some pretty good numbers. They're okay.
Yeah, you get 3 good ones there. That's pretty good.
So then
And then your
So for the rogue, you definitely want a high dex.
what's your race
yes.
again?
Halfling. If I remember correctly, it was
where's going?
So it lists dex as the central one.
Your dex score increases by 2. You got a 16, right?
yes.
So you would want to throw that in dex because then you would get an 18 total in dex.
Alright.
And then it does say intelligence as your second.
Yeah.
Gotta be smart with the locks.
I gotta be smart.
And then did you decide on Lightfoot or Stout Halfling?
I chucked Lightfoot in there, but whatever. Yeah. I think I did Lightfoot.
I don't know.
Yeah, so
I
that,
read
if
the
you-
things
yeah.
one time.
Lightfoot will increase your charisma by 1, or Stout will increase your constitution by 1. Lightfoot gives you naturally stealthy. You can attempt to hide even when you're obscured, only by a creature that is at least 1 size larger than you. That's not going to come into play very much. And then Stout resilience, you have advantage on saving throws against poison, and you have resistance against poison damage. That might come into play. Stout would probably be more like a better ability to have, and it affects Constitution, which is a better ability to.
So that's a +1 to Constitution, yeah?
If you choose that, it doesn't. You don't. I'm not telling you to choose that one. I'm saying for
Sure.
what we're doing, it'd probably be more effective.
Sure, I'll do that one. And then
First gold round. We'll just take advice.
we'll just take advice.
Take advice.
Pick up these books.
Okay.
Get a player's handbook.
Okay.
It'll be good to have.
So,
it just
yeah,
to
so
look
you're-
through.
Your Constitution will be +1, and your Dex will be +2.
My dexterity, yep, is a +2.
Yep. So your 16 went into Dex, right?
Mhm.
Yeah. Okay.
And then all I've got left is Strength, Wisdom, and Charisma, a 14, 9, and an 8.
I would. Let's see. You might throw your 14 in Constitution, even though you already have a +1 there. You would get a bonus to your health because of that, and the rest of your abilities are not. Like having, so you already have a high Dex and Intelligence.
Where does that leave wisdom, though? I think.
Oh, do you want Wisdom?
Well, perception.
Oh, that's a good point.
This is true.
Yeah, that's fair. So you can put your 14.
So
in.
your wisdom scores, where wisdom scores often come into play in a big way in the game, is situational awareness, and that's a rogue is good to have.
It's
yeah.
important.
Yeah.
Your base speed is a halfling, so that'll be here. Is 25, and yours is 30. Be here, 30.
On speed.
Yes.
Okay. Quick.
And then you have the lucky
Course.
ability as a halfling, which for any you can reroll ones.
I can. Do I need to write that down?
It's up to you.
Okay.
It's a good thing to note down.
It's so over there on the right, writing that down, being able to re-roll ones.
just write lucky, and then you can reroll any ones.
I can turn this off now and not have this background noise.
Do I round down to divide in half
For the low scores, or
for the 15?
yeah, round down. Yep, so we +2. And there's a lot of other abilities that you have. Some, I don't know if you want to, you can take a look here, but you might want to write some of these down. Like you'll have halflings have brave, which you have advantage against being frightened, and then you have the advantage against poison, and you have resistance against poison. So, those are things to note.
So this is just sitting here in front of me. If you want to use this to be able to show
I can
her what you're looking at, or show them as you're looking at different things.
I'll show you what stuff to.
The player's handbook is your friend.
This one. So your abilities are all going to be under that halfling traits. So you already got your ability scores increase. Your alignment will just be neutral good. And then size doesn't matter a whole lot, just for carrying. It's mainly for carrying. You got your speed written down. You got your luck written down. So you'll want to write down the brave and then the stout resilience.
Yes, I figured that.
And then for yours, Dragonborn. Did you pick your breath
Bronze.
weapon? Okay.
Lightning?
Oh, is bronze light? It is lightning. Okay.
That's what this one said.
Yep. Nope, that's right. I just didn't realize they were. I thought they were fire. And then you have resistance versus lightning damage. Because that's your type. It's your. So a lot of the stuff I would write down in this area is your traits. So you already have the speed down, and then you would write your breath weapon there is the lightning, and then your what is it? Damage resistance is the damage resistance of the type that you are. So you're lightning. So your resistance to lightning because of this.
Resistance to lightning. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
The only other thing you'll have to choose is your language, which is I think you get one additional. Sorry. Common and Draconic. Oh yeah. So okay. And that would be down in this area. Should be. Yeah, proficiencies in languages. And one thing to note on your sheet, so you don't have to always look it up, you might note down that your lightning it's a 5-foot line that goes 30 feet long. So it's 5 by 30.
Okay. So a full move.
Okay, and then
No, that's its distance. Like when you
Right. No,
Yeah,
it would be
the distance of a full move. Correct.
Yes.
Correct.
So then your proficiency bonus is +2, and that'll be the same for you, +2 on your proficiency bonus.
Awesome sauce.
Why is that?
That is just the base at your. It's because it's just every level is the same.
When you start
There's a
out, your
table.
first few levels, you'll have a +2 proficiency. So anytime you're doing something that you are proficient at, which we have yet to determine,
Yep.
then you'll be able to add that to your roll.
Gotcha.
And as you advance in levels, it'll go up to 3, then 4, and so forth.
Gotcha.
I think that's. So you got the languages written down, right?
Yep.
That's everything from that.
You might, depending on the background you pick, there might be another one
Yeah.
that you get to pick.
Also fill in the bubble for what is your strength and dexterity. So you're proficient in strength and dex. So that means that once you get those these in, which we'll do in a second, you'll add the proficiency because the bubble means fill it in means you're proficient in it.
Okay.
And then
You have to
halfling.
fill in your bubbles.
All of them.
You
all.
get
No.
2.
Well, you'll get more.
Half of the saving throws.
1 second, I'm looking at it.
Yes.
Yeah,
So you would go to the halfling, or sorry, not halfling, your rogue. That's right. Which is Dexterity and intelligence are your proficient saving throws.
Some sauce. Oh my gosh, it's a standardized test.
Yeah. So dexterity. So saving throws in this game they're reactive. So it's when, like for instance, you just had a dexterity saving throw that you get proficiency in. If you ever get like a fire-based spell, typically, you'll have to make a dexterity saving throw, and to succeed in that is to take half damage as opposed to full damage. How it often goes. But for lightning, which you have as a breath weapon, lightning is also a dexterity saving throw. So let's say you have to get out of the way of lightning. You'll end up rolling, and anytime there's a check or an attack or anything like that, you're always using the D20, the 20-sided die.
No.
So the saving throw would be roll that. There's a number that you have to beat that you probably won't know at the time. I will know, but you won't. And then you have to meet or beat that number. But since you're proficient in dexterity saving throws, you would get to add your proficiency bonus to your roll.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it's just your roll plus any ability modifier you have over on your dexterity there. So it's a lot at first, but it really does get very easy.
Sure.
So
Okay, and then hit points for you is a D8 plus your Constitution at level 1. So your Constitution is +1, correct?
Yes.
So your hit points are going to be 8. So on the first level you just max the die, but every level after you're rolling it, and it'll just be random hit points.
hit points means your health.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's how we measure health. For level 1, instead of rolling an 8-sided die for you, which you could roll a 1 or a 2 or something like that, you don't want that.
No.
At level 1, you just assign the highest number of the dice that you use. And different rogues will use a different dice than fighters, and also than barbarians and so forth. So rogues get a D8. You automatically get, and monks do too. Okay, so you both automatically get the 8 plus your Constitution modifier.
Oh, so it's 9.
Yes, that's your total hit points.
And every time, so you hit level 2, you will roll then a D8 to see how many hit points you add to that. Your total will go up. And every time you roll for more hit points, each time you go up a level, it's the dice plus your Constitution modifier.
Okay.
That's how that modifier helps you
So you
throughout
have 10 hit points.
all the levels to have increased
Yeah,
health.
right in there. Okay. And then the box below it is your hit dice. So like if you take a short rest, you can use your hit dice to regain some of your hit points. So at level 1, you have 1 hit die, so it'd be 1d8 for you each.
Okay.
And then the next thing that you'll want to, so we probably need to go through proficiencies for like armor.
I would say, pick backgrounds first, because that will, then you can eliminate, then you don't double up on proficiencies and have to go through an erase after that.
Yeah.
So, tell her whatever page those start on.
Page 127 is where we want to go to for backgrounds. So, I don't know if did you choose a background?
No, I did not.
You probably
have background.
I chose a background. I read the ones that were available to the online.
And what'd you
So
choose?
backgrounds are just basically like they'll give you like.
Let me see if I can find exactly what it was again.
And then
It might have been like criminal.
Criminal spy.
Yeah. Okay.
Because I thought that was fun and zesty. And I went, sure.
so for you, so 127 isn't. Which page is that on?
Charlatan.
Yep. So then you will add
And if you want to
these
know,
as proficiencies for yourself. So you'll
so
double
one thing
them.
that might help you with the decision sometimes too, you can pick whatever you want,
Mm-hmm.
but on the monk section, every class has a quick build,
Oh,
like
yes.
how to just, and so whatever it suggests for the monk is kind of the stereotypical background,
Oh, good.
but you don't have to choose that.
Okay.
It just gives you an idea of kind of what they envision would be a good match for the monk.
Should say this. Is it hermit?
Hermit background.
That's what
Okay.
what they would suggest.
Wait,
It's
it's
not
not
what you have to choose.
Okay, I could deal with that. So, slap a hermit in there.
Yes, Amisha, character creation. Session 0.
I get an extra language then?
Yes.
Character creation and teaching the game for 2 brand new players, too.
Most helpful.
Not necessarily, but like, are you an elf? Like, you could pick Elven just because there might be someone else in the party that speaks Elvish.
Oh.
Like, it's a language that you would probably have the opportunity to learn.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't make sense to learn something crazy like troll, or not
As
troll,
a
or you know,
hermit,
As a hermit?
you're
Oh, I'm
learning.
going troll. That's a good one. Do that.
No,
Okay,
No.
that's my extra language.
troll is not your extra language.
yeah, you may choose.
There is no troll.
I was thinking
So-
giant.
Why
that's what I
are
was thinking,
you?
Orc?
Why do you?
Orc is a language, right? Is orc a?
Hey, welcome in. Enjoy the lurk, and thanks for being here.
No.
So
not-
okay, so here
Got
would
it.
really be, reasonably speaking, here are your options: Elvish, Dwarvish, Gnomish, Halfling.
All right.
I mean, maybe Goblin.
All right, halfling. I'm gonna learn it from you.
Oh, that's so nice of
There we
you.
Okay.
So, did you get these marked down? Your skill
Med-
proficiencies. So you'll bubble those in.
Skill proficiencies.
Medical and religion.
Medical.
Oh, yo.
Or is that? No, medicine.
Medicine. Medicine. And
Religion.
religion.
They're alphabetical.
Oh, well, that's
FYI,
intelligence.
so there
I
you
might
go.
need to pick something else.
Well, no, you're.
That's a bummer.
Oh, are they? Those are intelligence based, right?
Medicine is wisdom, and religion is
Actually, yeah. I don't know
intelligence
if that one actually makes a lot of sense for.
Wait, religion is intelligence based?
based. Yeah, that's
And
not
you
good.
are-
Okay, but the thing to keep in mind is
That's not gonna work
they
out.
don't have to match up. You don't have to be.
I understand that.
Actually smart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, well, that's good.
it-
And that's we're gonna try it and see what happens. I
Oh
mean,
my
really,
gosh.
what's the worst that could happen?
I mean, so also, you know, being proficient in a skill, it's like, oh, I'm not proficient in that, so I shouldn't roll that. Well, it just means it's a +2. It's you still could roll really well
Okay.
on that skill check and do just fine.
Okay.
Yeah, I can.
And you
speak,
could have
I can speak halfling.
Yeah, and with a +2 proficiency, you could also roll a 2.
It's more than just those,
And-
those abilities are not really used a whole lot.
Okay.
They're underused. I think they should be used more than they are, but no one goes towards them. But
Well, like medicine, if you have a cleric, you don't really need it.
medicine is a good skill for anyone to be proficient in because you can triage during a battle or you know, in the midst.
Medicine. Medicine. Doing it.
You're gonna do medicine? Awesome.
Yeah, I'm gonna
Think you could get through med school?
I'm getting band-aids. No.
Awesome.
The only thing you're getting is a band-aid.
Okay, I
This
mean,
is-
I got a box
This is,
of them.
this is kind of medieval med school. He just needs some leeches and some cotton.
Band-aids.
honestly, okay.
That's basically what I'm gonna ask everyone is, do you need a band-aid?
Yes, you
Band-aid?
should.
Do you need a band-aid?
I mean, Amelia walks around and hands out band-aids. She hands out bluey band-aids. So I mean, at least she's
So, and then in your equipment, which
Yeah.
is this area,
Yes. Can I have darts?
you have a scroll case stuffed full of notes from your studies or prayers.
Oh, that's sad.
That's. I mean, you can write it down, but you don't have to.
I'm not writing that down. We
Just
are
write- just
using
write-
that as
just write-
Tinder.
Just write down
Scroll case.
scroll case.
Scroll
At
case.
least roll that could be useful. Yeah, scroll case.
Okay.
A
As
winter-
Tinder.
A
Do you
winter
light a
blanket.
fire?
Yeah, you have a winter blanket.
Winter blanket. Okay.
A set of common clothes, which that one you don't need to write down. That's just.
I don't
Just
have
wear
to
it.
wear
We're assuming you have garments.
Yeah.
We're so close.
And you have a herbalism kit.
I'm actually from the nudist monk colony, so
What do we get ourselves into?
From the Order of Skin.
Oh my god.
it's okay. I'm a dragon.
Yeah.
All right.
That's right.
You
That's
got
right.
scales.
I got scales, yo.
So herbalism kit, that's one thing you have.
Okay.
And then you have 5 gold pieces, which would be there's which one? So there's copper, silver, electrum, gold.
If you want to start rolling abilities, you can. I mean, you can start doing what you can do, and I'll sit here and pay attention to what you're doing.
And so you're not cheating.
Are we going through all of the like traits and whatnot?
Traits,
Like your
the
bonds.
Not for right now.
Personally.
I would say those are things that they can do on their own, probably, and pick those.
Can I have a weapon? Do I get?
Yes,
do I get
that'll be
can I
basically.
get a staff? I have a staff.
We'll get there. Yeah.
And unarmed strikes. I want fisticuffs.
You have those naturally.
And
That's nice.
How are you doing so far, Elizabeth?
I just got.
You started off good, but then went downhill.
We started off well, and then
nine is not 10.
no, it's not.
Oh, that was a good one until you got the 2. 13. I mean, still not bad.
Are you still going with Druid?
Druid.
Play what you want.
Yeah,
Play what you want.
Well, I kind of like the idea of the cleric that Caleb was talking
Play
about.
the cleric.
18.
Did she really?
Yeah.
Nice.
That's as high as you can
That's
get.
yeah,
Yeah.
max. She's going pretty good. She only has 1 negative. I believe 1 minus 1. That's
Hey, your mom, 006. How are you doing? I don't make up the names. I just say hi to the people.
What's up?
Okay, so now you've got those picked. You can go. So
Good to hear.
proficiencies. You have no armor proficiencies. Your weapons, you have proficiency in simple weapons and short swords. So that would
Bottom
be
left.
So simple weapons. You can write down simple weapons and short swords.
Okay. And no armor. So
You don't just
I'm
don't
going
write
in.
anything for that.
Going in without clothes on.
So tools, choose one type of artisan's tools or one musical instrument. So artisan's tools are.
I want a drum.
So let me read.
Actually, he does need a drum. He's right.
I want a drum.
Yep.
Can I have a drum?
Yep.
Well, look at the list first.
Yeah,
Yes,
look-
you can.
You can do that.
But you choose either a set of artisan's tools or
Those
Or
are
music-
useful.
well, there's a brewer's kit, FYI. So
Oh.
there's different things that you could choose in there that are. So there's an alchemist kit. So you could know
Those are
your
helpful.
Here
you
we
could
go.
know your herbs and
Artisan's
your.
tools. So
I
there's
have an herbalist kit already, right?
yes. That doesn't mean you're.
It's
That's
part of
not
my.
an
Well, no,
artisan
no.
tool.
That's not like a tool.
It's not. Yeah. So artisan tools are
That's-
these. It's like alchemist supplies, brewer supplies,
Yeah.
all these
Yeah.
things
Okay.
down to here.
Okay.
Ho yo.
And then, did you get your? You got all of the things from your criminal background written down.
I think so.
So you got them bubbled in from it, right?
Yes.
Okay. So, and then one
Oh,
type of
I need
game
to
set
write the equipment in,
and
don't I?
thieves tools. You have
Alchemist
proficiency
supplies
with
are the
thieves
most
tools. Did you write
expensive on there.
Yeah.
I mean,
No, I did
thieves
not.
tools?
But I can.
brewer supplies.
Thieves tools will be important for
I
you.
have no
That's
idea.
anything for unlocking.
We're gonna go.
What would you want your this is totally what would you want your character to be able to do to know and
So
to
remember,
be
it's
able to,
this,
I wanna,
or you can do a musical instrument. It's up here.
Oh, I want to brew a nice stout. Like let's just do that.
Can you?
I don't know.
well, you have the kit for it. There's still there's still other supplies you would need.
Okay.
You need bottles and you need I don't know beakers and whatnot. I don't know what you need. You need flasks.
Probably need some grain of some sort.
Yeah. You need the raw materials.
Okay, we're doing brewing.
Okay.
Write it in this one here.
Uh,
Or is this
for
over here?
proficiency, I don't think it's not proficiency, is it? No, it's
No,
just
that's
it's
just
just
possessions.
yeah. Okay, brewer's kit. Here, brewer's supplies. Okay,
Okay, and then I go back here.
I'm a hermit. There's not a fancy
Okay.
Hy-Vee liquor store nearby to make my own.
So you got your strength and dex already marked, and then so now you'll choose 2 from this list of proficiencies. So
Okay.
this list right here.
Acrobatics,
athletics.
athletics, history, insight, religion, and stealth. Okay, so we're gonna go with acrobatics,
It's a good one.
Name.
and then one more, right?
Yes.
Okay.
I would suggest
whatever you
athletics.
want.
That's fine.
Okay. We're gonna go with athletics. We got
Strength, yeah, strength.
we got sneaky pants over here.
Hopefully.
The world's
Just because you got
worst rogue.
just 'cause you got a bonus on doesn't mean you're gonna roll good.
Sounds like a herd of elephants coming through.
I am actually really loud. It's okay.
Love it.
My lovely elderly lady here, however, is not.
Is not loud.
Is not loud. No.
Well, apparently we'll see what you
Okay,
roll.
so then also now what you're gonna
guess.
pick is you're gonna pick A, short sword, or B, any simple weapon. So that a simple weapon would be like a staff.
Yes.
Is that what you're going?
That's
Quarterstaff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So then you'll write that down in your. That'll be here. So you
Not to
write
be
that-
confused with quarter flash.
So quarterstaff will be written there, and I'll pull. Get the.
I think I got that in here. I picked that one. Right?
I mean, this
That's
thing
+4.
gave me a bag
It's gonna be
full
different because
of
you have
1,000
different
marbles.
bonus.
Can I put that down?
Oh.
Because I want my bag full of 1,000 marbles.
That's a
Welcome in.
1d6 plus 2.
Tom.
Can I have it?
Yes.
Well,
So
I'm
here's your
taking it.
weapons here.
Okay.
So simple weapons will be. Let's see. Simple melee weapons. Right? So quarterstaff. 1d6 of bludgeoning. So you'll just write 1d6 and then
Bludgeoning.
Yep.
Okay.
And then it is a versatile weapon also.
Huh.
So that means if you use two-handed, you can roll a d. Is that right? Wait, is Tom really been doing this wrong the whole time?
I don't know.
He uses
He's on right now. Ask him.
he uses a quarterstaff, but he's always rolling a d6 for it. But you can use it as versatile, and he never has a shield, so he should always be rolling a d8.
Yeah. Can you
The more
still
you
can
know.
can you still follow up with your
I think so.
with your fists afterwards if you were using it?
Maybe not. That might be what.
I don't know.
Who knows?
So-
D8. If I do it two-handed.
Two-handed, yeah.
And then I can do unarmed strikes, right? For these two.
Yes. Just okay. So then the attack bonus here. So you'll want to write a little like slash through this because you'll have attack and damage bonus. So like, yeah. So your attack bonus is going to be since you're proficient with this is a simple weapon and you're proficient with simple weapons.
Yep.
That means your attack bonus is going to be I think it's for the quarterstaff. It's dex or is it strength? You can use it as dex, I believe. It doesn't matter because you have the same bonus here. So regardless,
Okay.
it's going to be the same.
3.
So it's a +3, and you're proficient with it, so you have +2. So 2. Your attack bonus is +5.
Okay.
Your damage bonus is going to be your just this bonus. It doesn't. You don't add proficiency to the damage.
Okay.
It would be 3.
Okay.
And then yeah, you do have hands, but I don't think you need to write those down necessarily. It's you have 10 darts, which are darts, and then write parentheses and the number of them they have, so 10.
Okay.
And
Doing
a
that.
dart is 1d4 piercing.
1d4.
And it is a finesse weapon, which means you can use your dex mod.
Oh, good.
So, but it doesn't matter because you're the same mod on both of them.
So that's just +3.
It is going to be, to hit is +5 because you're proficient with it.
Okay.
And then your damage bonus will be staying +3.
Okay.
And then also just note down that this is the range of a dart. The dart is 20 feet or 60. So so it's going to be 20/60. So the 60 means long range. So you can use it at 60 feet, but it'll be a disadvantage because it's a long range throw. 20 feet is where you're proficient with it, or like where you can just roll straight.
60 is handicap.
You
Yes.
decided whether or not you're playing a druid or a cleric? Like cleric. Nice.
And then you get to pick
Have
a
you picked your
Dungeoneer's
cleric's
pack
name?
or an Explorer's pack. And
I picked.
You have different things in them.
I picked the Explorer's pack.
Just want my 1,000 marbles, man.
The Explorer's
Sounds like
pack
us with our beans.
includes a backpack,
I
a
just
bedroll.
want my 1,000
So actually, I'll
marbles.
just break these down.
Explorer's pack.
I don't know what I'm doing
Here,
here.
here.
That's
Yeah.
okay.
So everything underneath that.
I'm chilling.
Yes, we're doing the Explorer's Pack. Is that under equipment?
Yep. So just write. You can just write. You can write individually, or you can just write the Explorer's Pack down there.
Okay.
Yes. Because I can see those.
Okay.
First. I think that might be.
Woohoo! Oh man, I want to do bare fisticuffs. What?
Well, you have that.
Calm
It's-
down.
So
Does that require the same attack and bonus?
so martial arts for you is a D4. So basically, yeah, it would be. So your fists would just be 1d4 bludgeoning.
Okay.
And that
Watch
is
me not know how to spell.
it's using your dex.
Okay.
So it's
it's
plus
5.
plus 5, yeah, and 3. So there's like there's a few
I
instances
hate
where it's not going to be
French.
the same 5 and 3, but for the most,
You know
if
what?
you're
It's
pushing
French's fault. Isn't alignment neutral good and stuff?
Yeah, neutral good is what I'm sure most people.
So I think the commands aren't working because I wasn't logged into Streamlabs, and I just logged into it because I'm using OBS Studio, not Streamlabs OBS. But since I was logged out of Streamlabs OBS, you probably can't use them now. I would have to restart the stream. That's my guess for those of you trying to use the chat commands.
For you, unarmored defense, you get it beginning first level while you're wearing no armor. So you're not proficient with armor, so you're not wearing any. And not wielding a shield. Your AC is equal to 10 plus your dex modifier plus your wisdom modifier.
Oh.
So
Okay.
you have a dex mod of 3
3
and a wisdom mod of 2. So 15.
15.
Yes.
Oh, that's pretty. That's nothing to sneeze at.
And your initiative is plus 3. It's the same as your dex mod.
What's initiative?
When you roll to like your placement in battle, like where your turn takes place in battle.
Oh, on third.
No, that's your bonus to the roll. So like you would roll a 20-sided die, you get 12, so you're plus 3 to that. So 15 is your position in battle. And then if someone rolls like a 16, they're going to go before you. If someone rolls a 14, they're going to go after you in battle.
Oh, nice. Good to know.
So for you, your dex mod is plus 4, so your initiative bonus is plus 4. Okay. I think that's everything for your character.
I did have one.
Look at you go. You have a man.
I have a dragon cannon.
Well, I didn't say we were using exact specific English. But rogue and neutral are terrible spellings. I hate them.
Oh, you could also, so as a rogue, you could be like chaotic neutral or something like that, which would be, or chaotic good or whatever.
Yeah.
Which
Yeah.
is more of a, we just usually play like neutral, cause I mean like we're all like, we're playing as a hero, right? But as a rogue, you're a little more towards the side of like
You're a little
chaotic.
shifty.
Yeah. But like still good, but like, you know,
Oh
chaotic.
yeah, definitely still good. Oh yeah.
Good.
So you might be chaotic good. Is that would be for,
Whatever. You
it's
can,
up to you.
You can look at the alignments and choose for yourself.
I did.
Yeah.
Okay, for you, proficiencies, this will be your bottom, right here at bottom left.
Okay.
So light armor, did you already, I don't know how much of this you got through. Did you get that light armor down?
I did not.
Okay. So light armor,
Let me be right back.
Okay.
for weapons, you have simple weapons. The same area at the bottom left. Simple weapons, hand crossbows, long swords, rapiers, and short swords.
Hey everyone, I'm actually going to shut down the stream and then restart it and see if that does fix it because my curiosity is getting the best of me. So I'm going to go shut it down. Hang
We'll be
tight.
right back.
Please
We'll
come
be
back.
right
Please come back.
It's a shame there'll be no photo evidence of me rolling 18 on all of my.
Oh, no, this is
Oh my
this
God.
is recorded.
Oh.
It's going to save it, and I'll post it as part 1 of session 0.
Well, I'm saying while the stream's off.
Yes, you gotta roll
Yeah.
18.
Oh yeah.
Yep, quick, roll your 18.
Okay, I gotta talk softly because I'm right next to the mic. I'm going to use
You already have that down?
Yeah.
I'm going to use my
I have
NPR
that.
voice. Hello
You already
everyone.
got your dexterity and intelligence down.
Yep.
What is up, Blades? Listen, I'm having an issue with
You got your
Streamlabs compatibility
Two
with
from the-
my OBS Studio.
Yep.
I'm shutting down the stream and then I'm going to restart it. So everyone, take a look back here in just a minute once I get it restarted, okay? Hang tight. Here we
I
go.
believe so.
Did you get the equipment right now?
I
Crowbar?
did.